Hello, everyone. This is Noah and John, and we are from UrbanDigs, and it is Friday, and this is your Thanksgiving holiday edition weekly Manhattan report. Not a lot going on, but we're going to tell you what you need to know. John, let's get right to it. I'm looking at supply. We're at a big drop at 88.13. Show me the chart.
That's a 3% drop. I mean, the active season's winding down. It's a holiday week. Really not a lot of surprise there.
Right. And we talked about peak supply for this cycle. And if you were buyers out there a few weeks ago, you probably saw as many options as you was for this cycle. Next cycle, you got to wait till about February next year. Let's move on to pending sales where we come in 26.65. That's going up. Johnny, show me the chart.
Yeah, no, again, and even as the cycle you just mentioned, the cycle's winding down, pending supply, that's a 4.6% increase from the prior week. And listen, if you're a buyer out there, you're starting to see a lot more listings leave the market than come onto the market, whether they're being removed by sellers who don't want to sell or they're being snatched up by other buyers. So that's an interesting number to see as we head into these holidays.
Yeah, that's a very good point. And you know what, John? This is our only active season of 2020. We usually have two active seasons. We obviously did not have the first one. So this is like what you're seeing right now is the active season for this crazy year.
Yep.
Take it for what it is. Let's move on to the 1 weeks, John. 1 weeks. I'm going to go right here to my dashboard. 1 week active where we come in. Ding, ding, ding. Way down. 158. Show me the chart.
Yeah, again, it's not a surprise. We're down almost 39% from the week before. I'm going to chalk that up to the holiday week. I think it'll be up next week compared to this week, but in general, they're winding down.
Yeah, and if you're a buyer out there and you're thinking to yourselves, I'm wondering if that trend's going to go up or down for the remainder of 2020, you're right, John. I would expect this to pop up for a little bit for the beginning of December. That once you approach the end of the year, it's going to go right back down again. Happens every year. Let's switch that over to contract sign. 1 week contract sign. How we do? 157. Not bad.
Not bad. That's, down 19, 20% from the week before. But again, I'm going to chalk that up to the holiday week. So I do expect this number to rebound next week. And it's going to start to be interesting as we get into December to see where this weekly number comes in.
Yeah. How will this year close out on the demand side? That's going to be really interesting. Will we reach that 2 handle again, or are we just going to kind of stay at this level until next year? All right. So we're going to keep it simple, John. We're not going to do anything long today. It's Thanksgiving. We didn't have time to get our good data going. Everyone understands. So I wanted to update everyone with the latest information. This is actually up to date as of 2 hours ago with all of the deals that were signed and closed. And I'm looking at listing discount because we love listing discount. We love negotiability, telling us where we are in the cycle. And this is listing discount as at the time of the deal, John. So not at the sales date at the time. It's really time shifting you back. We like to do that on UrbanDigs. So these bars right down here, these bars are how many sales actually came in. And we put October up there. All right. Now people are going to look at this and they're going to start going crazy, John. Look at the 11.7 right up here. You see this? This is the latest number. So according to this figure, right, before I go crazy, I'll explain why. According to this figure, you're getting the best deals in October, right? So far in this entire cycle. When I go back to the fear trade, it's 9.2, 7.6, 8.4. But because I have to use caution in interpreting that because there's only 24 deals. So it's a preliminary look.
Yeah, you're exactly right. No, and I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say, so the deals you're looking at October with a listing discount of 11.7, these are deals that were signed in October and then have already closed. So most likely they were cash deals. They happened quick. They probably didn't have any sort of financing or contingencies attached to them. So, my guess is if you're throwing that into that kind of caution into the wind, you're going to expect a bit of bigger discount.
Right. And we like to keep everyone ahead of the curve. We're showing you the data as soon as it's coming out of the bakery. But again, you have to keep in mind, when I look at September, we had 112 deals. When I look at August, we have 278. I mean, that's at least what I want to see when I'm using confidence. And again, you could see the fear trade over here. We're at 9.2 at our peak in June, 7.6 in May, 8.4 in April, if you signed a deal back then around those levels. And we did dip down in July and August. This was that reflation trade. This is interesting, this little tick up, because that's last month and we do have some data in there. So we are ticking up. It's just something to keep an eye on. I would want to wait at least another 4, 5, 6 weeks and take another look at this October data. And we're going to do this on the weekly report either next month or in 5, 6 weeks. We'll come back here and we'll see if that 11.7 is now normalizing because more meaty sales are coming in.
Yeah, and it's a good point. And it's frankly, it's good to see that even though that number did creep up to 11.7 with those early deals, it's not at 15 to 20%. So, simple. As more sales are going to come in, that number is going to taper down a little bit. So it's good to see that's sort of the high end right now.
That's right. And your point about being cash deals and without finance continues, that's exactly spot on, because those were deals that signed in October and they closed. So that's exactly the type of deal that's populating this kind of a discount. Great stuff. That is John Walkup. I am Noah Rosenblatt. We are your team at UrbanDigs, keeping you ahead of the curve in Manhattan real estate. This has been your Thanksgiving Weekly Report. Have a great weekend, and we'll catch you next time.